that tell the Nigerian story. What could be more interesting than lie in relaxation and watch a movie that tells the Nigerian story and the spirit of our citizens? These movies that capture the Nigerian culture, journey of unsung heroes, and one which every Nigerian can relate to as an individual and as a nation. Here are the movies. The Wedding Party.
That is correct. Dr. Teel with the carpaccio option for starters. I'm not about to let the cocos poison my guests.
The Wedding Party represents the flamboyant Nigerian wedding. The movie does its best to capture a typical Nigerian wedding. It is a representation of all the drama that could occur pre and post the wedding party. A typical Nigerian wedding party is fun, dramatic, tedious, but definitely entertaining. A typical Nigerian wedding has that relative who turns up for the food or souvenirs, friends who turn up for the gram, and even an envious ex who is just there to witness and gloat over the inadequacies of the ceremony. The wedding party captures the energy, music, colorfulness, culture, and fashion that makes a Nigerian wedding party fun to attend.
Have you got in her phone? She's not picking.
Her phone's with me, Ma.
A Place in the Stars.
Papa, how are stars formed?
When one is good, honest, and unselfish in all their dealings, they are given a place in the stars, and they go on to be a guiding light to all of us on earth, so that we do not err from the path of goodness.
The movie A Place in the Stars, inspired by the tenor of the late Director General of National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, Professor Dora Akunyili, the 2014 Steve Gucker's film tells the story of Dakim, a young lawyer who is in possession of vital information about the trafficking of counterfeit drugs that can save many lives if he passes it on, but make millions of dollars if he does it. Led Professor Dora Akunyili, during her tenure as the head of NAFDAC, tirelessly fought to halt the sale and use of fake drugs, even at the expense of her life. The film acknowledges the honest spirit of several Nigerians out there who have been consistent in portraying Nigeria as a great nation. A Soldier's Story.
Sir, I pledged to serve my nation to the best of my ability.
If there's any film that attempts to celebrate and encourage heroic soldiers and their contributions to the country, it is the movie A Soldier's Story. The movie follows a soldier on a peacekeeping mission who is left for dead by some rebel soldiers. The movie depicts various emotions such as the heartbreak and anguish that accompanies the news of the demise of a loved one in battle. The story is such that it ensures we remember the labors of these heroes past, heroes such as Lieutenant Colonel Muhammad Abu Ali and other gallant officers who died in service during the war against Boko Haram.
You are sending my husband off to a war zone barely a week after our wedding.
93 days.
What's the problem?
We have a patient here, a diplomat brought in by ECOWAS. His temperature is very high.
This is a viral infection, a serious infection.
The movie 93 Days celebrates the sacrifices of the late Dr. Ameyo Adadevoh and all who risked their lives to make sure the Ebola virus was contained in Nigeria. On July 28, 2014, a Liberian man, Patrick Sawyer, arrived in Lagos. He became severely ill upon arrival and died 5 days later of the Ebola disease. Almost 93 days later, on October 20th, 2014, the World Health Organization officially declared Nigeria to be Ebola-free. Ebola was controlled as a result of the quick thinking, resilience, and selflessness of the late Dr. Ameyo Adadevoh and other medical personnel. Dr. Ameyo is credited for curbing a wider spread of the Ebola virus in Nigeria by placing Patrick Sawyer in quarantine despite pressures from some quarters to have him released. Dr. Ameyo Adadevoh died on 19th August 2014, few weeks after testing positive for the Ebola virus disease. Apart from recording a significant period in Nigeria, the movie 93 Days depicts the strength, selflessness, and sacrificial nature of Nigerians.
I want to know exactly why you are holding one of my nationals in your hospital.
I think I'm right. I know I am.
Everything in Nigeria is politics, you know that.
Stop! Just stop! Don't tell me to come down. Why?
We sure hope you enjoyed this video. For more entertaining video content such as behind the scenes of music videos and movies, music concerts, premieres, interviews, and exclusive gists, subscribe now to our YouTube channel GoldmyneTV and be unleashed into a world of super excitement.